It is Rachel and John, and it's your Jagoff Late Night. A little bit different look, so if you're listening to it on the podcast, listening to it on the radio, make sure you go look at the video because we have a lot of stuff going on here.
And you can tell that Michaela's back from vacation because we heard dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun.
Right.
Johnny did not do that.
Johnny usually sings it in B flat.
That's why we were a little off.
Right.
That's why we were a little bit off. But anyway, we are John and Rachel. And listen, I am so excited because this is episode 92 and the first time that my daughter is joining us. Should I not go into that yet?
Not yet.
Go to the blog. Right. Go to the blog.
Also,
I'm just
obviously,
excited.
the other thing is we want you to join us every Friday, 5 Foster Plaza at 5 o'clock. It's easy to remember. We usually have some snacks or some drinks, and you get to meet the guest, and you get to see a musician perform live. So always 5 Foster Plaza, 5 o'clock, and then we run over and go do some radio when there's not football. In the meantime, one of the things we do also is post on the blog people that are doing Jagoff things. And so
listen, we're term of endearment Jags, but we still have to call you out on certain things.
Now, for 9 years, the blog has been pointing out people who park like Jags.
Yes.
And we're still not, our mission still isn't complete because the picture that you're seeing on here is that literally on Isabella Street, the world headquarters, home of your Jagoff Media.
Yeah.
There is a car parked right underneath the no parking piece.
Is it my car?
No.
Okay, good.
So I was
make
like,
sure I
this
wasn't
is
caught
perfect.
out.
Like, you can't see that. And it wasn't like they had the 4 ways on, like I'm just going to run in there and do a little thing in it for 30 seconds. It was a Jag, so don't park there.
It's gotten worse there, too, because now they have chains up and orange cones. Like, literally, the only thing is not like this voiceover saying, don't park.
And you have to listen.
So you have to get it together.
Read the blog because you'll get an earworm because it's P is for parking, which is C is for cooking. It's good enough
I'm glad
for
he
me.
did that.
All right, there you go. So C is for cookie, which is perfect because Adeline Rennebeck is here because the Irish Festival is coming up the first full weekend of September, and we are all involved in that as we are every year. And there's the Celtic Kitchen is there, and we're going to be cooking something. But Addie, you're going to be cooking something again this year, your return engagement.
Yes, I'm very excited.
So you did it last year, and we were a little bit nervous, didn't know what to expect. What was it like?
It was really fun. I got to just tell everyone about the recipe that I was making. I don't claim that I'm Irish, but
she is.
I am.
She claims only the Italian side, and it upsets my father, who is not the Italian. But that's okay. We digress. Go ahead.
Yes, and it was just fun. Everyone kind of came up and they got to try what I made.
Yeah, and they loved it. Yeah.
So you're going to show us what you're going to. Where you hold the mic and you'll tell us what to do. You're making cookies.
Yeah. What are we making?
We don't have a finished product up here, but it's a chocolate chip cookie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's an Irish chocolate chip cookie.
So Ed, I asked you this before we even started the entire thing. What makes it an Irish chocolate chip?
So the cinnamon and of course the Irish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Adeline is not 21. However, the Irish chocolate chip cookie adds Irish liqueur. You know what that is.
5 Farms Irish Cream, which we indeed love.
Yeah. Right. So we're not adding that tonight.
So
and don't worry, it's not in the cookies.
So
all right.
Mom's talking,
tell us, Ad.
Tell us what we're supposed to be doing.
Okay, so we're going to start off with the brown sugar.
We already have the butter, so we're good.
Yes. So you add 1 1/4 cup of brown sugar to the butter. It's 1 cup of butter.
Okay. Yeah. I know. I said, why did you write BS on the bag? She said, Mom, it's brown sugar. I thought it was baking soda. Okay.
Yes.
And that does not say sup,
so
it's
that
sugar.
is okay. Yep.
How much sugar?
So that's 1/2 cup of sugar, and then you'll whisk it until it's kind of smooth.
Whisk it good.
Right.
Whisk. Right. I knew it.
And he's making a mess.
I called it. I said he's going to get it on the nice new veterans blanket.
Well,
okay.
it is, and it'll be washed off.
Look at us. From that stuff. Okay. What's up next, Dad?
So now you're going to crack these
I knew
2 eggs.
Have to crack eggs.
Crack the egg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Cracking the egg. Go ahead, Dad. Talk.
Go ahead. Okay. So while they're cracking the egg, I did forget a teaspoon. But, oh boy.
So we're not supposed to put hard-boiled eggs in there, are we?
Oh boy.
The stunt butter is placed by a hard-boiled egg.
I am dead. We mixed up the eggs. Okay, keep going.
So,
All right.
well.
And now we'll just put in some vanilla.
I'm dying. I am dying. This is hysterical. Go ahead, Ad. Go through the rest of them.
Keep going.
So
this is what fame is all about because here becomes the secret ingredient.
Right.
What happened to that?
So then you'll add 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Vanilla. Add the vanilla.
Add the vanilla. John's. Come on.
I'm not going to put it in there. It'll make a mess. All right. You want me to put it in there?
It's 2 hard-boiled eggs mixed with brown sugar and okay.
There you go.
And doused
That
with,
wasn't it.
No.
That was not.
Okay,
no.
go ahead.
So
You act like it's not already.
I mean, there's shells in there. It's a lot.
What's next, Dad?
So now we're gonna add some salt.
This is the last time we're ever going to cook on here, isn't it?
That's not salt.
That's baking soda.
Okay.
BS is baking
All
soda.
Right. We don't swear.
Right, Dad.
So we're adding 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda,
And a couple of egg bombs.
and with a bunch of shells.
If anyone doesn't notice, context clues, John is so annoyed with me right now that I just...
I'm not annoyed at all.
He's like, who brings up...
We've always wanted to go viral. We're about to do that.
All right, what's next, Dad?
So now we'll add the cinnamon, right?
I'm so judgy about the teaspoon of vanilla when there's 2 hard-boiled eggs in the bowl.
But you doused it. We could have still showed how much goes in it. Go ahead. They get they can't even see inside
But there's
the bowl.
2 hard-boiled
Nobody would
eggs.
have known.
So this is the secret ingredient.
Yes,
Is that right, Angie?
yes.
Okay.
We have 2 minutes left.
Right.
It's cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
All right.
And the Irish liqueur, which again we choose.
We
the
will
5
not,
farms.
yes.
Yeah, you will not be.
I will not be
sampling
adding it.
And then we will add the flour. Addie, how many cups?
3
of flour?
cups of flour.
Uh-huh.
So I normally use a hand mixer for this.
Uh-huh.
So whenever I do use it, you add the flour really slowly, so that way it doesn't spray at you.
And Addie, you will be doing this at the Celtic Kitchen.
Yes.
What days do you remember? Is it Saturday and Sunday?
And Friday.
Yeah,
Oh,
she got
wow.
added
You
in
got
there.
I
the
got
whole
all
deal.
3 days. Yes.
And so for anyone who has not been to the Pittsburgh Irish Festival, as John said, it is the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. It is at Carrie Furnace. And they have a giant demo kitchen under a tent. And they have everything in there from the sink to so many different things that you can utilize. And Addie is there for the kids section. And you are making these chocolate chips as well as...
a shortbread.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's Friday, it's Saturday, it's Sunday, and we're encouraging you to come because there's so much to do at the Pittsburgh Irish Festival. And we thought it's very important because where do you work that you can obviously help these kids to learn how to make this stuff.
Yes, I work at Flower Power, and it's in Allison Park.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Addie, we have a question of the day.
Okay.
All right, so the question of the day is, I think when you go to a picnic, all right, a Rohrich Honda question of the day, when you go to a picnic, would you like to play a game or sit around? And if a game, is it Frisbee? What is it? Is it ladder ball? What do you play?
Definitely cornhole.
Cornhole.
Radiant!
Yeah.
Bingo, because right now, Addie, you're going to be our first person. This is the first time we've ever done a stunt like this, just like the cooking, so we want it to go a little bit better.
Okay.
So feel free to go ahead. Now, But the cornhole tournament is August 31st. Addie, instead of giving us a gift, you've got to give us the gift of your cornhole talent.
Wow.
Go for it. Can you get it in over there?
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy.
All right. Listen, you get points for having the hard-boiled eggs, Addie. We appreciate it. All right, Addie, one more time. Come on over here. Tell us
on over.
What day and time are you cooking at the cornhole tournament? Or no, at the Irish
Addie's now
Festival.
cooking hard-boiled eggs at the cornhole
The
tournament.
cornhole
Okay.
tournament. No, I am cooking on September 5th, September 6th, and September 7th.
Yes. And we will post all of the dates and times so that you can check her out at the demo kitchen. Next up, we're going to locate the locator with People's Gas. Stay with us.
The best thing about it is now I have a life. I got weekends off, nights off, and just learning new skills in life. I think that's the coolest thing, is being able to take home what I learned on the job site and be able to do that at the house. It doesn't matter what age you are. You could be just coming out of high school, graduating from college, or like me, you've been in a business for so long, you just wanted a change. And the pension is great, the health benefits are great, and the time you get to spend home is great.
Welcome back to your Jagoff Late Night. And Jessica is no stranger to the John and Rachel anything. We've done everything with you, from videos where we were just coming out to your place. We've done Cornhole with you. You surprised us last year. You did a really good job. And now here you are on the podcast talking to us about the event yet again. So welcome back. Tell us about Veterans Place. August 31st, there's some stuff going on and we need people to get there.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me.
Of course.
Again.
Yes.
So Cornhole is coming up very soon.
Yeah.
August 31st at Acrisure Stadium. The doors open at 10 and the tournament starts at 11.
So it is at Acrisure Stadium. Does that mean the field? Does that mean in the Great Hall?
It's in the Great Hall.
It's a great space to have an event. So
yes.
Now,
we remember last year it was on Labor Day, right? Because we
Yes.
were at the parade, could not come down, but heard wonderful things about it. And this is how many years you guys have been doing this?
This is the 11th year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice. All right. So before we get into that, tell us a little bit about the Veterans Place.
So Veterans Place of Washington Boulevard serves over 1,500 homeless and at-risk veterans every year. We house 60 veterans on site in our transitional housing program. We also go to the streets, the encampments, the shelters, pick up homeless veterans, bring them back to our facility. We provide breakfast and lunch. We have an on-site food pantry. We have shower facilities, laundry facilities. We have an employment program. And we're actually starting a recovery support program next month.
Wow.
Is there a time element to their residence there? You know, they have 30 days, 60 days, or they could stay as long as they want?
So they can stay for up to 2 years,
Okay.
but our average length of stay is around 7 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And through that, I mean, we've talked to you, as we said, for probably 4 years now, just sort of seeing the evolution of, and just like anything, life is changing. And so what is it that you guys are seeing more of, that maybe you've had to add an extra resource or something that's changed from the inception to how long you've housed these veterans?
So we actually just added more transitional housing for our homeless
wow.
veterans.
Okay.
So we opened a over $5 million building on Veterans Day of last year to expand our housing. And we added a wellness center in there. So we have
Oh, that's great. So
we
they're
have a
not just
full
living there.
gym.
And I think we need to point that out.
Right.
So it is, you know, unfortunately, it's in the news more often than we see homelessness in general. But the fact that we know there's such a need for it, you're not just housing people and then saying, okay, we're going to go back out. There are programs in place so that they are learning how to be stand-up citizens, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're addressing the root causes of homelessness. We're not giving handouts, we're giving hand-ups. So every veteran that comes into Veterans Place gets a case manager, and they work with them to secure a job, to get housing, to get their family back in their lives if that's what they want.
Sure.
And they're working with them very closely, so that way they have that support system whenever they go out on their own.
So do you hear from social workers, law enforcement, medical professionals? Do they know to refer to you, or do you hear more of when you go out to the field and you meet somebody?
We actually have a wonderful outreach coordinator who reaches out to those organizations, community partners,
Okay.
police, EMS, anybody that we can talk to. We're telling about our services so they know we're there.
Yeah. Nice.
That's awesome. I remember a couple years ago, we were talking about the program getting people dressed, you know, how to appropriately prepare. Do you remember that for the interview, for the
Right.
job interview? And that in itself is something that you're not learning, you know, without having the resources that you guys are providing. So that's
Right.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So this cornhole tournament, go ahead.
No, so I was going to say, thinking of being dressed, there's a cornhole tournament. Is everybody required to wear dude shoes?
Oh my God, I knew he was
Right?
going to say that. He
'Cause,
learns
right?
one thing.
Right? So, all right. So I know I saw you talking to Tracy. Tracy's son Ryan is big into cornhole. What levels of cornhole? Are there different levels? If I'm a beginner, I just want to come have fun and donate. And then there's also a senior level.
So we have 3 levels this
Okay.
year. We have a social tournament, so that's for your average Joe Schmo. Me, I would go play. I would still lose that. That's a social tournament. That's $60 to register. There's an intermediate tournament now, so we put a level in between them. That one's $70 to register, and then there's an advanced tournament for people that are really good.
And that you take it, they're on the honor system. If they're an advanced person and they're registering as a beginner, you're like, no, we're not.
Yeah,
they'd go on our blog.
Right. Yeah, we'll call them out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And obviously, over the last 11 years of doing this as a fundraiser, you've noticed the need to develop 3 tiers. What are you seeing? More and more people are coming. Tell us what we can expect when we're there.
Oh, yeah. So last year we had our highest number of teams. We also raised the most money we've ever raised before. Wow. But we noticed some of the really good players were playing in the social tournament, so it wasn't really fair because like your average Joe Schmo doesn't have a chance.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
What is it about cornhole? Do you know? Like, have you guys done any data research to find out why? Or it's just sort of what worked for you, so why fix what ain't broken?
Well, we had a team that started this 11 years ago. I don't know how they came about with the idea, but it's stuck. People love it, and we have a lot of fun.
We did one of the first ones at the RMU bubble.
Yeah,
down there.
back in the day.
Yeah, right. All right. So, listen, we have a lot of things to get through, but one of the more important things is for you to give the website where people can register. But we can't let you do that unless you answer our question of the day. You in for that?
I'm in.
All right. Our Rohrich Honda question of the day is: we're playing cornhole today, but what is your go-to picnic activity, or is it sitting around?
It sounds shameful, right? When he's like, or are you just sitting around?
No, not at all. Not a negative perspective at all. Some people just like to relax and have a beer or cold drink, right? So, or do you like to be active?
I like to be active. I also like to sunbathe.
Frisbee, illegal lawn darts. What do you guys?
I like badminton.
Badminton.
That's a good one.
It's fun.
That's a good one. All right, cool.
Not that you asked, but I partake in cornhole as like a fill-in.
Yes, well, and you're better than me because you taught. She always carries
we were
us
in a
when
tournament
we play cornhole.
once. Yeah, we had.
And
to
I can't even hardly hit the board. So
I can't either. Don't feel bad.
You did really good last
time. Well, we're
time.
going to find out because we're going to have you throw one. But one more time, where does everybody get the information? How do they sign up for this?
So they can sign up at veteransplaceusa.org/cornhole.
Okay.
And are they signing up as duos, or can you just sign up as your own person and you get paired? That was the question.
No. So you have to have a teammate. But if you are looking for a teammate, you can always hit the contact us button on our website, and we could try to help you find one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But otherwise, you're coming with your
coming
partner,
with a team.
and when they get there, they're going to receive the entire schedule once there.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the times?
The doors open at 10. The tournament starts at 11. We also have a lot of raffle items, 50-50, all kinds of fun stuff.
Okay. So
And it's during Rib Fest.
You know, I was going to ask that because I didn't see it at first, and I thought it was part of Rib Fest.
Can you sign up day of if I happen to go to the Rib Fest and I forget, I can go sign up for this?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but listen, Pittsburgh, do not procrastinate because they want to know how many people they can expect to be playing cornhole. So go on the website, sign up, go get your information, enjoy the Rib Fest, and support a great cause. Fair enough? All right.
Now, we normally ask people for a junk drawer item, but we're not doing that because we're
I
going
did
to
bring
ask
one.
you. Well, we'll ask you. We can
We'll still
say
take
that
it,
for the
but
next. Yeah, you can slide to us, but we want everybody to show their cornhole skills. Are you ready to do that?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Everybody, Jessica.
She's a ringer.
We have a crowd here for you. All right, here we go.
All right, so we are preparing for Jessica she steps up. Should we be like whispering?
All right, yeah. So
she steps
Jessica,
up. She's
because
about
you're
to
the director,
try
you get to have two tries
to throw a cornhole.
So you have
bag.
one red, one blue. Once again, it's August 31st at the Acrisure Stadium. All right, go for it. Here we go. All right,
that was
a little
close.
over top. All right.
Just be nice because she's the person in charge of it. Okay. There you go.
All right.
Slid off,
Listen,
but it was really
perfect
close.
branding because on the video it landed right on the logo of the Veterans
There
Place.
you go.
Which is why the Cornhole tournament is being held at Acrisure Stadium August 31st during Rib Fest. There's a lot of stuff going on. Make sure you sign up.
And we got a junk drawer item, which is no junk drawer at all. It is a sticker. Check it out. We love it. Thank you so much to the Veterans Place. Again, support locals, support this great organization. 11 years in running, and the Rib Fest is certainly nothing to snooze at. It's John and Rachel, you Jagoff Late Night. Mancini's Bakery, 97 years in business and still getting better. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. That's where you will see various Pittsburgh personalities like Gretchen McKay, Super Bowl MVP Santonio Holmes, KDKA's own Mary Hours, and WPXI's Jenna Harner, learning how to make the famous Italian twist bread. Follow Mancini Bakery on Instagram and Facebook, and remember to ask for Mancini's.
Welcome to Flamingo. Can I take your orders?
You need a tablet?
No, we don't use this. We know how to yell the sandwiches to cook. Here we go.
Let's dig in.
It's John and Rachel. We love to dig into iconic Pittsburgh places like Permanis. So we brought our friends from People's Gas.
Please call at least 3 business days before you dig.
It doesn't matter if it's a big project or something small like a mailbox. Always call before you dig. I called. We can dig in.
So please call 811 3 business days before excavating so you don't have to call 911.
Welcome back to your Jagoff Late Night, and we went from one game to another because we are marbling. Yes, you heard that right. This is such a unique thing, and as we said when we were introing everybody in the studio audience, this has been Tracy's dream, and let me tell you, as soon as we started reading, we were like, Pittsburgh can certainly get around this as well. So, Ed and Elise, welcome to the Jagoff podcast. We're so happy to have you, and we want to hear all about marbles. So who wants to go first? Ed, do you want to sort of lead us in on how this all started, why it's important, and how special Elise is?
Sure. My grandfather ran the program for the city parks. He's a parks guy, and in 1974, the city parks dropped the program. So he talked to the county executive at the time, which was Tom Forrester, and the county's been sponsoring it ever since.
I always remember seeing it in the middle of the county building, like the, what do you call that, the square?
Yeah.
Right, it was always in there.
Yeah, we still have the tournament down there every year.
Okay.
I love that. And so how did this start? You just realized that this was something that people were interested in? And then I want to know, in a world that we live in of gaming and technology, the fact that you're marble playing, to me, is so cool. Elise, tell us how you got started.
So Ed came to my school.
Okay, and where do you go to school?
I go to SciTech now, but he came when I was at a school called Phillips.
Okay.
So he came and basically introduced us to the game, talked a little bit about it, and then me and my classmates played a couple games, and we shot, and then he invited a couple of us that were good enough to play at the county, and so that's why I started. I got really interested in it over the years, and I got better, and so I just decided to keep playing.
What was exciting about it, though? And again, because so many people your age are playing more video games, right, and more current type things. What was it about marbles that excited you?
It was just different. Like, you see a lot of stuff about soccer and basketball and stuff like that, and marbles you don't really hear much about, but I think it's like a really fun, technically, a sport.
Right, absolutely. And is it technical? Explain to us like how you actually play.
So 2 people play at a time, and you set up a X that contains 13 marbles inside of a ring, and it's called a lag, but you roll your marble across the board, and whoever's is closest to the edge gets to go shoot first. And when you're shooting, you stand outside the ring and shoot your marble into the ring, aiming at one of the 13 marbles. And if you hit one out, then you get a point. And if your marble stays in, then you get to keep shooting from where it stopped.
And you you're holding, for those listening to the podcast and the radio show, we again watch the video, because you're holding a special color marble, and that's called the what?
This is called a shooter. Mm-hmm. They come in different colors and sizes, but the more basic ones look like this, and this is what you will this is what you shoot into the center of the marbles.
Okay, so I've seen videos of you're down on the ground, you're looking
I've seen,
and
yeah.
it's stuck sort of on your thumb, and that's the shooter marble. That's right.
Yeah.
So is it kind of like, I don't know if you know, do you know bocce? Is it kind of like that, or it's not even close to that, where you're knocking somebody else's ball out of the way or marble out of the way?
Well, you don't knock somebody else's marble out of the way.
It's the 13.
Yeah.
I love
Okay,
that Elise
got
is
you.
like,
I got you. Ed, so what's Elise's ranking at this point here?
She's the 2025 national champ.
cue the confetti! Congratulations!
And
Thank you.
Elise,
How cool
I
is
got
that?
to tell you, what was the prize? You got a great hat, but what was the prize? It's got to be better than a hat, right?
Mm-hmm.
What all did you get?
A $2,000 college scholarship.
Sweet.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
That is awesome. And so you've grown this program, Ed, for this reason in particular, right?
Oh, yeah, it's great for the kids. Plus, she also gets invited back next year,
Okay.
and she'll get inducted into the Hall of Fame down there
How
Down
old
where?
are you, Elise?
in Wildwood, New Jersey.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Get out of
Elise,
town.
how old are you?
12 years.
And you will be inducted into a Hall of Fame. How do you feel about your career now, though? Do you want to keep playing?
Yeah, probably for a couple more years.
Yeah.
Sweet. Ed, where does Allegheny County, city of Pittsburgh, fit as far as marble playing? Are we are we the top city by any
Such a
Oh,
Pittsburgh question,
we-
right? Like, do we
We
own
have
this?
the most champs of any area.
Did you hear that?
Pittsburgh? Yeah.
I knew the answer to the question. That's why I asked it.
Yes.
Because yes, why not? Pittsburgh, as Rachel always says, Pittsburgh loves
We love
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
and
That's
we
it,
celebrate it.
right?
Look, we haven't had a Super Bowl for any time.
But we
haven't
got a
had
marble
World Series,
champ.
But we got marble champs out
Yeah.
the wazoo. At least this is pretty awesome. So
I have, real quick though, Ed, do you continue to go to schools so that you can continue to spread the word about how to play marbles?
Yeah, the county sponsors the program every year from February till the end of May. And then in June is when we have the national tournament. And they sponsor us to go to different schools, malls, county parks. We're always fortunate that the county sponsors us and lets us continue
yeah.
for these kids.
As
Sweet.
they should. This is
All right.
amazing.
So you
so
guys,
proud
you
of
have
you guys.
one skill. Do you have two skills? Are you willing to take our cornhole challenge?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
I feel like
Of
you're going to win
course.
this too, Elise. All right. So you guys are going to check that out. Before we do that, the Rohrich Honda question of the day. If you are at a picnic, is there a particular sport or something that you are engaging in, or would you rather just kind of hang out in the sun? Elise, are you marble playing at a table?
I don't know. I think Cornhole might be winning on this.
You're a ringer. Okay. I had a
Ed,
feeling.
how about
Ed?
you?
I typically will play cornhole.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what you guys have. We're excited to see
The
it.
challenge accepted.
All right, so if cornhole is the picnic game, then let's see how these two fare. Elisa, you're going first. Are you ready?
Reminding you
Deep
that
breath.
the cornhole tournament is August 31st. Can the marble champion do it? Do it.
Dun, 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 dun. I see no pressure. That was good.
Okay.
That was good.
Again,
Very
perfect
good
branding right on the
All
logo.
right, Ed's up and...
Up and over it.
By
Ed,
Ed.
oh my gosh. Listen, one more time reminding, first of all, we got to thank everybody for helping us get this all pulled together because this is one of a kind podcast. But thank you to coming and talking about marbles. But reminding you, August 31st, that's why we're doing cornhole. The Veterans Place has a cornhole tournament at Acrisure Stadium. You can still go get your
But
team
make sure
in.
you check out the Allegheny County website so that you can see all the things that are happening with this amazing marble sport. Look at our youth doing good things. It's John and Rachel. You Jagoff Late Night. Our musicians up next.
Welcome to People's Clean Hydrogen Pilot Program. Here sits no ordinary container. It's a drop-in unit that transforms natural gas into clean, cost-effective hydrogen that could provide you with affordable, safe, and reliable energy with as few emissions as possible, removing carbon and making a product, not a pollutant. So no, it's no ordinary box. It's a powerful decarbonization tool, and just one of the ways Peoples is innovating the future of energy.
I've been thinking that Rohrich Automotive needs a new jingle.
Rohrich Automotive got the best cars around Pittsburgh.
Driving a Rohrich, I bought it at Rohrich. Picked up my new car at Rohrich Automotive. I got friends at Rohrich Automotive where the staff is nice and the dealership's loaded with brand new cars. And you can drive real far.
All right, Rachel and John, back to late night. We always have a local musician, and we do have that. So welcome to the podcast. We appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
All right,
Randall,
good
the
voice.
Sun Champs.
The
I
Sun
know.
Champs.
Seriously, the Sun Champs. Tell us a little bit about the band.
So we formed in 2017. One of my oldest friends plays bass. His name's Ryan. I met my other friend in college. His name's Mike, and then I actually met the saxophone player at a local coffee shop that is no longer in Robinson, Nico's, and then they had like an open mic with his dad, and it was awesome. I played with him one time, and then I said, "Hey man, I want to like have you join the real thing," and we started doing it, and it's a lot of work to have a band these days.
Yeah,
for sure,
right.
for sure.
And getting everybody to get together, and timing wise, and as far as just personalities, all those kind of things.
Yeah,
right?
I mean scheduling everything is a lot of hard work. So.
Yeah. All right. So, what kind of music are you guys playing?
I would call it like rock jam, like a soulful bluesy rendition.
Okay. If I'm going on a beach or a cruise, I want your music, or if I want to go like knock out a hard week and just rock hard, I'm coming to see you. Which one?
I would say it journeys between a little bit of both.
All right. Sing Journey. Sing Journey.
Don't
There you
stop
go. I can't believe she I can't believe she missed her.
I know.
Right.
You
All right.
So beat me a little bit.
So
You're
all right.
performing September the 13th. That's going to be here before we know it.
Yeah.
Parking pad, folks.
Yeah,
What are
right.
we doing? Tell us about that event.
So yeah, we're playing at the parking pad in Dormont. Aveen and Stefan have been gracious enough to invite us back. We did a show at the Hollywood Theater back a few years ago with them, and for their inaugural show there, and we thought it would be a beautiful thing to get back out to Dormont and hang out with Amy and Stefan at their house. And I heard they have good smoked meats. So
Oh, there you go. Yeah. All right, nice. And how many times a week or a month are you guys out playing live?
Realistically, we try to do once a month, but when it gets into the busier seasons, we try to take the opportunities as they come. So
okay, nice. All right.
Is it something you want to do all the time? Kind of pursue the passion so that you're a constant musician?
So we all have day jobs.
Yeah.
I'm a union electrician, but
Yeah.
So we kind of have figured we'll keep it as hobbies and do the weekend warrior type stuff, and we've been getting our name out there. And
Wait, what'd you
touring.
say you do?
I'm a union
He's a union
electrician.
electrician.
IBEW5?
Yeah.
Guess who does your social media?
Boom. All
Right
right.
here.
There you go.
Listen, before we can let you sing a song, we're going to have you take our cornhole challenge. Are you up for it?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a pair of dude shoes at home that you would switch
Oh
out
my
to if
gosh.
you were doing
Dude
this?
shoes, no, but I don't. Is this regulation?
No, heck no. This is jagulation.
Well,
right.
I don't know about showcasing my skills with this.
All right, so let's see your IBEW musician cornhole skills. Go ahead and throw for us.
All right.
So it is Randall Penn of the Sun Champs. Randall, we got to ask you the Rohrich Honda question of the day. If you're at a picnic, what is that go-to sport or something that you want to do while you're out? We really hope you say cornhole because you're about to play.
Well, first off, I'm hitting whatever buffet is there. Honestly,
Sure.
I gotta see where your local
What's the
favorites
food?
lie.
Yeah, for sure.
Then
Yeah.
I'll throw some frisbee, do some cornhole.
Okay. All
Well,
right.
do it.
Anything
do the
goes.
cornhole right
All right.
now.
Do the cornhole, yeah.
Are
Do
you
the
ready?
cornhole right now. Here
Let's
we
see
go.
how this goes. And no way, you were the
Oh.
closest one
And
yet.
now we're up with Discover the Burgh with the 412 dues.
That was good stuff.
Hey everyone, Jeremy and Angie from Discover the Burgh here, and we are bringing you the 4-1 to-dos for the week. You know, Angie, the weather is actually finally nice for a change.
It is. It's been really nice.
I know, which is crazy for the summer. What is something someone could do outside this weekend? I think everyone probably just wants to be outside right now.
Yeah, well, it just so happens one of our all-time favorite Pittsburgh events is happening this Sunday. So this is Pedal PGH. It's Bike PGH's annual fundraiser. So you basically pay to register, and then you have access to 4 different bike routes. So they're ranging in anywhere from 10 miles to over 60 miles if you're super ambitious.
There's a lot of hill climbs in the 62 miler.
So these go all throughout the city. They have signs posted everywhere. So the roads are not closed off. So you're basically just riding on streets. But, the benefit is that you have a lot of people biking along with you. So that's what I really enjoy about it, because I'm not super, confident in biking on, surface streets, but this is
you can always find a pack of people on bike with, and it's always super fun. We're going to do the 40 miler. It's always a great tour around the city bike wise.
Yeah, and there's water stops and food stops along the way. They give you a lot of support, so you're not out there on your own. So
yeah, it's
nice.
really fun. Registration ends Saturday night, so make sure you get in early if you want to go bike on Sunday with us. Also, it seems like Oktoberfest events start earlier and earlier every year.
They're creeping up.
And this year, the first set of Oktoberfest events actually start this weekend as well. Inner Groove Brewing in Verona is having Ogtoberfest in August. They had their first one at their Allentown location tonight on Friday. Tomorrow on Saturday, the Verona location's getting into the fun. They're going to have live music, 5 German beers just made for the event, food trucks. I think the Polkamaniacs are going to be there in the evening. It's always going to be a lot of fun. And actually next weekend, Teutonia Manor Corps, the Northside's resident German social hall, is having their annual Oktoberfest as well. That one is a $5 cash admission, but it's always a lot of fun. Again, they're going to have a lot of live music, great German food, and of course a ton of
German beer,
yes. Which, the week after that bike ride is going to be awesome. What else is going on, Angie?
Well, this is a fun one. So Taco Mania Superfest is going on tomorrow on Saturday in Southside Works. So this is a cool event that brings wrestling, like live wrestling, together with tacos. So there's going to be over a dozen taco food trucks there, some of our favorites there as well, and live wrestling. So you basically, pay an admission fee to get in there, to get access to the food trucks and the live wrestling. And it sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's put on by the team that does Beers at the Burgh, which always puts on great events. Also this weekend, one quick thing is that the Renaissance Festival is back in West Newton on for about the next month. This is the first weekend as well, so that's always a lot of fun as well to get out, go back in time and enjoy the Renaissance Festival. Beautiful weekend, let's be outside. That's it for us for the week. For the 412 Dudes, we're Jeremy and Angie from Discover the Burgh, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
And this song is called Hard to See. Spinning my head back around again, facing my face front, picking my feet up one at a time again, one in front to the other. But I'll tell you one thing, that I'm going off to fight the tide. Love isn't something, it's the only thing we've got. Well, isn't it hard to see? Well, this has been starting a fire in me, but I can't seem to understand. It's beautiful to let it be. Gonna grow up like my daddy did, marry one like my mommy is. Yeah, but in time we will see. And now what's in front of me? But I'll tell you one thing, that I'm going off to fight the tide. Love isn't something, it's the only thing we've got. Well, isn't it hard to see? Well, this has been starting a fire in me, but I can't seem to understand. If it's beautiful, then let it be.
Nice. All right, Randall, the Sun Champs. Thank you also to Elise and Ed. Thank you to Jessica, reminding you of the Cornhole Tournament. Thank you to Linda Joe, Higher Images, for bringing their Jessica to us and all this stuff. And also thank you to Addie, who's going to be cooking at the Celtic Kitchen at the Irish Festival. Thanks to Johnny and Michaela and Tracy. It's Rachel and John. It's your Jagoff Late Night.